Look, I just wanted to come up here real quick. I actually had a couple of viewers hit me up, was like, look, man, I need you to do a live feed about this. I'm upset that there's no Hall of Fame game. I'm irate. Okay. And I had actually shot down my man Smoke, who initially asked me to do this. And I said, man, I'm not doing a video on this, man. I mean, I'm upset, but I'm not really that upset. But then, you know, it's just the ritual of getting the season started. I had actually sent out a tweet. And for those of you who don't know, I am your host, Louie T, your man. And this is an impromptu video. I mean, I was actually doing some production work, getting ready for my live shows that I'll be doing this week. So I wasn't really that, worried about the Hall of Fame game. I was, of course, going to watch, and just to see professional tackle football on television. And like I was saying before, had sent out a tweet talking about how we weren't going to have another Sunday for 6 months without football. And here we are, another Sunday without football. So, it's frustrating because, especially if you're a Packers and a Colts fan, you're really upset because you were going to get to see your young guys out there playing. You weren't going to see much of Aaron Rodgers, if any of him, but to see your young guys get out there and make some plays and do some things, get your first look at them, I'm pretty sure you're upset and disappointed. And for just NFL fans in general, you know what I mean? This is an embarrassment on the part of the NFL. There's no way this should happen. Again, I'm not a fan of the Hall of Fame game. As a matter of fact, I think they need to do away with it. But the simple fact that you told me that I was getting a Hall of Fame game, and then you tell me literally 30 minutes before the game is supposed to start that I'm not getting a Hall of Fame game, that's pretty disappointing. I mean, it's like telling a kid, hey, I'm going to take you to the amusement park. I'm going to take you to the water park tomorrow, man. Kid gets up all excited, puts the swimming trunks on, and they're like, man, I'm ready to go. And you're like, about that, we're going to go next week. I mean, you can't do that to a kid. You can't do that to us, man. And so that's the frustrating part about this. It's really disappointing that they chose to cancel the game, but I get it. I understand everything from an optics standpoint, from the safety of the players. I get all of that stuff. The bottom line here is you can't tell us we're getting football and then tell us we're not getting football, which is what they just did. That's the frustrating part. But again, we don't need 5 preseason games. Okay, 4 is already almost insufferable as it is. 5, which the teams that play in the Hall of Fame game play, that's way too many anyway. But still, again, my gripe with this is you got me all lathered up. I'm thinking I'm about to start the season off because this is the way I tell myself football has begun. The Hall of Fame game is the unofficial, official start of the season for me. So when I get Hall of Fame football, look, it may only be 1 possession apiece for any of the starters. Doesn't matter. At least I'm seeing competitive NFL football on the field for the first time. My eyes are exposed to something that I'm going to be consuming in lethal amounts over the next 6 months. And you just took that away from me. I'm going to have to wait 4 more days until Thursday when the games start getting kicked off then. So, look, it's not that big of a deal. For some of you guys, it is. If you're out there, and I think I might have gotten some messages from you guys. Let me see if I got a couple messages. I ain't going to stay up here long because my whole thing was you guys wanted me to say something, and so I gave you my quick opinion on it. I really don't feel like, it's that big of a deal. I'm just upset because I was ready for football, just like you probably were ready for football. The real losers here are the Packers fans and the Colts fans because they actually had a vested stake in this. They wanted to see their team play. For just NFL fans like myself, the casual observer of these other teams in the preseason, look, it's football. So, of course, I'm upset I'm not going to get to see football today, but at the end of the day, it's the 5th preseason game, the first of which hardly anybody was going to play. I'm not really that, torn up about this. It's just a matter of principle. You tell me you're going to do something, it's like me giving you my word. If I tell you I'm going to do something, you expect me to do it because I told you I was going to do it. If they tell me I'm getting a football game tonight, damn it, I want a football game tonight. And they failed to deliver that. So I think this is a real indictment on the NFL. And come on now. I mean, look, this is the biggest thing. If you're going to continue to have this game, go put down some turf or something, man. I mean, how long has that field been like that? Seriously, that field has been a nightmare for years. They know that this problem exists. Fix the field, man, okay? You shouldn't have these players playing on a field that's damn near like cement. Doesn't make any sense. So to me, the NFL, shame on them. They dropped the ball here, but as always, we're going to give them a pass because they're the NFL and this stuff is like crack to us that we can't put down. And so we're going to let them get away with this nonsense. Give them a slap on the wrist and tell them it's okay. Don't do it again. They'll say, oh, we won't. And then we're just going to act as if this never happened because honestly, the NFL can do no wrong in our eyes. We've trained them to know that they can do whatever they want, just like Roger Goodell suspending Tom Brady for 4 games for nothing. We've trained them to know that they can do whatever they want and they can get away with it. There are no repercussions because guess what? At the end of the day, you're going to watch, I'm going to watch, and all of the other people out there that love the football, the National Football League, and inject this product into our veins like drugs, they know we're going to come back. Fiending, itching, like the fiends that we are. They know we coming back and we're going to watch. So they're going to do whatever they want to do because there's no law policing them tonight. We're not holding them accountable for what they do. We let them get away with anything they want. And who's going to stop them? We're not going to stop them. As a consumer, if we want to stop them, the best way to do that is to tell them, no, you can't do that. We're not going to let you get away with that. We're not going to watch. But guess what? You are going to watch. I am going to watch. So nothing's going to stop these guys from doing things like this. And again, at the end of the day, they had the best interest at heart of the players, which I can't disagree with. I'm upset that you knew the Hall of Fame game was coming. How long did you know about this? Since last Hall of Fame game, since last August, you knew this game was coming. You had ample time to make sure that the field was prepared for this game, and you didn't. And that is my problem with this. Not that they're not playing the game. This issue is way bigger than that, okay? The fact that they're not playing this particular game, I don't care. The fact of the matter is you knew this game was coming. You were ill prepared, and you didn't care. You just, oh, we'll just cancel the game. It's not a big deal. People actually traveled to Canton, Ohio, not only to watch the Hall of Fame ceremony, but to actually see the game. Now, you said you're going to give them back their money. That's great. What about the people that paid for travel? What about the people that flew all the way from California, decided they wanted to come out because they wanted to actually see a NFL game, and they actually had to pay for lodging as well? What about those people? Are you going to give them back their money for their hotel? Are you going to give them back their money for their travel? Hell no, you're not going to give them the money back for that. So it's not just about giving me back the money for the ticket for the game. It's much bigger than that. You can't tell me that you're going to do something and then not do it and then think it's okay. But again, it's the NFL who's going to stop them. So if you're out there, you got something to say it quick before I end this quick live feed. That's the NFL in a nutshell. That's how I feel about no Hall of Fame game. Now, I just got to wait 4 more days. I'm okay. You should be okay. But this was just a little bit of a venting avenue for you guys, if you will. It is what it is. At the end of the day, no football. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. But at the end of the day, I got other stuff I could be doing. I'm working on some more content for you guys. So it's not that big a deal for me. But for those who plant their day around this Hall of Fame game, I feel sorry for you, man. I'm actually sympathizing with you right now, okay? I have empathy for you. If you planned your day around this Hall of Fame game, couldn't wait, had your couple of cold beverages out ready, a little bit of chips, you were in front of the TV, you were ready, you were itching, you were ready to get your fix. And then they said, nah, man, you got to wait till Thursday to get this crack. That hurts, man. And I feel for you. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to apologize for the NFL because they're not going to apologize to you. So I'll apologize for them to you. Sorry. I apologize. They apologize. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to check my social media real quick. Julian Gamboa says 4 days. Yeah, we got to wait 4 days. The next game is on Thursday. Okay. The rest of the NFL preseason schedule gets kicked off on Thursday. Then you have games on Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And then you know where this is going. So yes, 4 days. You'll have to wait now. No football until Thursday. That's when the preseason gets kicked off. Half Moon Pick says, my friend took time off and traveled to Tampa up there. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the thing that frustrates me. What about the people who actually took time off of work. So you're taking money out of their pocket now. All right. And they were willing to do that. They made that sacrifice because they thought they were getting the whole experience, not just the Hall of Fame ceremony, but they were planning on taking in a game. All right. Albeit one of low quality, still an NFL game. They were coming out to see players play professional tackle football. Now they're not going to be able to do that. So they pay for a hotel, they pay for travel, and you're just going to give them back their ticket, their money for the ticket that they paid for. That's not enough. And are you going to reimburse me for the time that I took off? Because obviously it wasn't worth the time that I just took off. So that's more money coming out of their pocket. That's all I'm saying. But again, we're just fans. They don't care about us like that. They just want our money. All right. Let's see. Brandon Bernard said, don't forget, if you watch the video, like the goddamn video. I appreciate that. Y'all know the rules to the game, man. Then play. Y'all know the rules. If you're watching the video, like the video, man. We on this new movement, man. We on that next level-ish that I talked about. So if you're watching the video, like the video, share the video. You know all of that good stuff, man. Lil Bam says, what's up, Bam? No excuse for this, man. None whatsoever. And that's what I already said, is that they should have had their act together. They had a whole year to plan for this, and they just simply failed to do so. And I watched the video where a guy was like, man, the person that painted the field needs to be fired. Nah, they don't need to fire him. This is a bigger issue than that. They had a year to get ready for this game, to prepare for this game, and they just failed to do so. They didn't care enough, is what it all boils down to. They did not care enough to prepare for this game in advance. And look, teams paint the field 24 hours before the game all the time. This is not new, but look, there's an issue here that this happened, and it shouldn't have happened, and it did happen. So, like I said, this is disgraceful. I know that, but again, it's the NFL, it's big business. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. I'm going to hit Twitter up real quick. And I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, I'm telling a story. See if there's anybody up here talking about anything. Nah, ain't nobody up here talking about nothing. So I'm going to hit my YouTube one more time, and then I'm out. So for y'all up there that's upset about this, you should be. You should be disappointed. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's the NFL. They do what they want because they can, because we allow them to. It's your man Louie T signing off. I'll see you again Tuesday when I go live. We'll talk AFC West football season preview and prediction, followed by the NFC South on Wednesday, followed by the AFC East on Thursday. You'll get messages and alerts to keep you posted on who's coming up when. I'll see you on Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. sharp. Don't be late. I'll see you on the live feed. Have a good one. I know you're upset. You'll live. See you next time.